and their prices low. In addition to being besieged by the USDA's non-regulated pizza market of the 60s and 70s had grown steady. With a flat and round slab of dough, tomato sauce, cheese, and basic toppings, pepperoni, sausage, and standard veggies. And while boring pizza has the advantage of still being pizza, variety is the spicy meatball of life. It wouldn't be until the 80s that the frozen pizza market would see radical changes. The Stouffer's Pizza, an independent frozen pizza manufacturer out of Ohio, known mostly for its frozen lasagna, mac and cheese, meatloaf, and ravioli, Stouffer's popularized the oh-so-delicious French bread pizza at the start of the 1980s.
If we stuck with tradition, it wouldn't be so good.
According to legend, Stouffer's with pizza was invented / stolen after one of their hungry employees stumbled out of a late-night dance club and found Bob Petrolos selling his unique French bread pizza out of the nearby food truck. That Stouffer's employee took Petrolos' French bread crust idea back to the office, and suddenly, Stouffer's was in the frozen pizza business. Honestly, one would expect it. Several years later, Paul Marriage and his brother David invented Hot Pockets, a twist on the pizza with roots tied to the calzone, another dish that originated in Naples about 100 years after they invented the modern pizza. The new trick with Hot Pockets was that the Marriage brothers were able to design a wraparound packaging sleeve along with a special dough formula that created a flaky crust thrown into a microwave. Bagel bites came onto the frozen pizza scene a couple of years after Hot Pockets in 1985. Florida businessmen Bob Mosier and Stan Murphy invested $50,000 into the simple idea of mini bagels topped with pizza sauce, cheese, and pizza pepperoni and sausage. Simply a brilliant idea. Thanks to a catchy jingle that dared parents to feed their children pizza for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The top-selling frozen pizza product among kids under 16. Of course, Hot Pockets and the Bagel Bites could not exist without Pillsbury's Susceptor, an invention that wasn't approved until 1980, years before all of those novelty microwavable snacks made the scene. Pillsbury's Susceptors are those glossy gray light cardboard that go beneath your microwavable pizza and burn it on your fingers every single time. Not only did they make Hot Pockets and Bagel Bites possible, but also reduced the cooking time for a frozen pizza from a quarter of an hour to a few minutes. Woohoo! Frozen pizza would never be the same again. French bread pizza, Hot Pockets, and Bagel Bites were all whimsical riffs on frozen pizza. And there's no question that these kid-oriented snacks carried the frozen pie industry throughout the touch-and-go 80s. However, the most important innovation to rock the industry happened in 1995. This was the year that Kraft Foods reinvented the frozen pizza game forever with their new line of DiGiorno frozen pizza, which featured a patented rising crust. Don't bother looking for the DiGiorno family, though. The Kraft marketing department baked up the Italian-sounding name to convince their pizza-eating customers the brand had Italian roots. And if the authentic sounding DiGiorno didn't convince Americans to give this new pizza a try, commercials like this one certainly did. Ads featuring tantalizing visions of plump, rising golden brown crust had everyone convinced that DiGiorno's pizza was as good, if not better than, the pie delivered by your local pizzeria. And in some cases, it actually was. Because DiGiorno's is pretty good and some delivery is pretty bad. Along with additives such as gums, protein film formers, and surfactants, all of which help dough retain its structure during freezing and thawing, DiGiorno's innovative crust included oils, yeast, and baking soda to strengthen the pizza's foundation, helping it stay hydrated and thanks to the combination of savvy marketing and a unique rising crust, DiGiorno not only became the top-selling frozen pizza brand in the world within a year, but its sales still account for nearly half of all frozen pizzas sold today. So, what's in store for the future of frozen pizza? It's hard to predict. Currently, there's a big push to make frozen pizza healthy with things like cauliflower. Listen, some things just weren't meant to be. Frogs were not meant to fly, and pizza is never supposed to feel like a responsible meal choice. But until some brilliant mind at a frozen food manufacturer can recreate pizza rehydration scene in Back to the Future 2 for the consumer market, we're probably going to be waiting a while for the next frozen pizza revolution. So what do you think? What's your favorite frozen pizza? Let us know in the comments below, and while you're at it, check out some of these other videos from our Weird History Food. In 997 AD, the first known reference to pizza was written down in Naples, Italy. Ever since, a race to make the perfect pie has consumed geniuses and innovators across the globe, creating some deliciously wild results. Today, we're going to examine 10 unbelievable modern pizza innovations. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to the Weird History Food channel, and let us know in the comments below what other futuristic food innovations you would like to hear about. Okay, fire up your Black & Decker rehydrator and get ready for a taste of the future of pizza. In 2018, a Silicon Valley startup received a $375 million investment to pursue what many thought may be the future of food. Zoom, not to be mistaken for the video conference platform that found a way for all of us to still fall asleep in meetings while working remotely, set out to create a fleet of food trucks that specialized in pizza delivery. What made these trucks worthy of a $1 billion company valuation? Robots. And not the kind that replaces a family pet. These robots would prep, cook, and deliver pizza, all from the back of a food truck. No need for weak, fleshy minimum wage workers here. These trucks could not be bargained with. They couldn't even be reasoned with. And they absolutely would not stop. Until the company ran out of money. By the summer of 2019, Zoom was losing around $10 million each day. It's since abandoned its food truck idea and has pivoted over to developing compostable packaging. As for the robots, they've been recommissioned to make this packaging, pressing, molding, and biding their time till the day they can return to their true purpose, making pizzas. In April of 2016, Vinny's Pizzeria of Brooklyn, New York, unveiled a bold new direction for pizza delivery. Forget the robots and compostable packaging. Their big idea? A pizza box that's made from pizza. Wait, pizza delivered inside another pizza? Those are nothing but pizzas. For just $50, you can order a small pie inside a larger, more rectangular pizza-based box, sort of like Matryoshka dolls. If they were deliciously cheesy. For over half a decade, the Pizza Box Pizza has delighted customers across the Williamsburg neighborhood. While Vinny's Pizzeria's big idea does not seem to have caught on nationwide, it's important to remember that another Vinny, a guy named Vincent Van Gogh, wasn't appreciated in his time either. And so it may be with the Pizza Box Pizza. In 2013, mathematician Eugenia Cheng asked what millions before her wondered, but never had the tools and or courage to answer. What makes the perfect pizza? She was commissioned by Pizza Express, a pizza chain in the UK, to determine why customers prefer the taste of their 14-inch pizzas to their 11-inch pizzas. Here's a guess. One of them is more pizza. Cheng got going to work, and her results were startling. Assuming that the total amount of dough and the total number of toppings would remain the same from pie to pie, she devised a formula to find differences in both toppings by dividing the volume of the toppings by the volume of the dough, and then multiplying that number by the radius of the pizza, put to the power of 6 and divided by, you know what? You get the idea. What Cheng discovered was that the average bite from an 11-inch pie had 10% more toppings than a bite from a 14-inch pie. The toppings were more tightly clustered together. What's more, smaller pizzas tended to have larger crusts than their bigger counterparts, and nobody wants a higher crust-to-pizza ratio. So there's more crust and less fun with smaller pizzas. And Cheng had the numbers to prove it. Using her findings, Pizza Express changed the recipe to make the 11-inch pizza more competitive. Thus, Cheng added added the touch of science to the pizza-making process that the field so desperately needed. Robots? Again? Well, this time, the robots are in the driver's seat. In April of 2021, Domino's unleashed a fleet of robot delivery cars in the Woodland Hills neighborhood of Houston. The cars, developed by Nuro, came equipped with touchscreen activated robots. The robots inevitably ran down. After placing an order, customers would receive a unique code for their delivery. A delivery robot would pull up curbside, customers would type in their code on the delivery robot's touchscreen, and the doors would open, revealing the cheesy goodness within. But don't be fooled by the Nuro car's bubbly aesthetic. Domino's has other more formidable vehicles waiting in their garage. Meet the Zombie-Copter. Unveiled in 2013, this flying drone awed the people of the UK during its 2 deliveries over British skies. The Zombie-Copter was capable of delivering an untold number of pizza payloads. Sadly, the Zombie-Copter seems to have been a short-lived PR stunt. Here's a pizza innovation that seems worthy of its own Black Mirror episode. Enter Tobii, a Swedish company that creates eye tracking technologies. In 2014, Tobii joined forces to develop the flavor of now. In what they dubbed the world's first subconscious menu, Tobii and Pizza Hut created a system that would show customers a series of ingredients and would determine what they wanted to eat based on where their eyes lingered. So your order would be a large pie with pepperoni, sausage, and a guy doing cartwheels in a Spider-Man costume out front. If they didn't like the results, the customer had the opportunity to change their subconscious decision to the obvious one. So if the cheeseless, pineapple, and Alfredo pie that Tobii is trying to feed you doesn't sound too tasty, you have the chance to argue against it, for now. We've looked at pizza innovations by air and by land, but what about by sea? Well, put on your captain's hat, because we're sailing back in time to the year 2014 in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Sasha Bowie was a mechanical engineer turned sailboat captain. His wife Tara was an elementary school teacher turned scuba instructor. Together, they had a vision of opening their very own restaurant. They devoted 2 years of their lives to renovating an abandoned boat and installing a brick pizza oven in its kitchen. You know, so you can avoid all those pesky pizza regulations by slinging pies in international waters. They'd even used their wedding registry to ask guests for boat parts. And after a lot of hard work and some pizza-making lessons, they were ready to open their restaurant to all seafaring wanderers around Christmas Cove. They called it Pizza Pie. Only successful by boat, Pizza Pie was a hit with locals and tourists alike. They made New York-style pizza, jalapeno poppers, and cocktails by the pitcher. In 2018, Sasha and Tara sold their company to the family of a former employee. But worry not, those seafaring pizza lovers. Pizza Pie lives on still, and customers love it. So if you ever find yourself lost at sea, just let your nose guide you towards the enticing aroma of pizza pie and safety. Maybe bring a flare gun too, just in case. Pizza has a string of